Hi, continuing the video log of the state of the drought here and the river bottoming out. Oh good God! It rained yesterday, so today is Friday the 20th of September. So it rained on the Thursday, the day before yesterday, which ironically is the same thing that happened last week. I recorded the first video log on Friday the 13th. And it had rained the day before, so yeah, there's not been a lot of change. I mean that means it's raining 7 days apart, which is an improvement on 20 days apart, which was before. It's now rained 4 times in 6 weeks. It rained heavy yesterday. In fact, it was a storm in the afternoon. It was almost unbearable. I got caught in it and could hardly find my way home. And it's caused quite a bit of damage. But I don't know. At least the ground's got wet. That means my potatoes are gonna benefit, and quite a few other plants. Ironically, I've planted sweet corn, and the sweet corn has always been okay because of the humidity, which it condenses on the plants in the morning. Fortunately, we've got a lot of humidity here, so even if there's no rain, the plants often get enough water. Yeah, the river. The river's. Don't know, I think the river's dried out a little bit more. They've got more sandbank there. What I was going to do actually is walk down there and walk you across to the farthest sandbank, walk to the other side of it and show you the Amazon River as it stands at the moment. The interesting thing about being over there, and I can't be bothered to go over there, so I'm not going to do it. But the interesting thing is when you get over there and look at the Amazon River itself, it's still a wide river. You know, it's nowhere near as wide as it would be if the water level was up, but it's wider than most rivers at the best of times. I don't think there's many rivers in the UK as wide as that, at least. So yeah, we're going to have water for plenty more time, I think. There's an old guy I was talking to last week, and he said that 40 years ago it dried out so much that you could walk from the island here all the way to the town, which would probably take a couple of hours, because in a motorboat with a canoe rather, with an outboard motor, it takes about 20 minutes to get there by water. So I wouldn't want to walk to the town from here, which is to the left. But yeah, it dried out so much 40 years ago that there was sandbank all the way. So it's been worse than this, and hopefully it's not going to get any worse. And one other thing of interest, it's 20th of September now, yeah? 2 days ago on the 18th of September in my morning, I was lying in bed. I hadn't drank anything, hadn't eaten anything, and all of a sudden hiccups started. They continue on until this morning. So this is the second complete day that I've had hiccups. They seem to have subsided a bit now, which is quite good, but I don't trust that they won't come back. I did have a quick look online, and there was a guy in the United States who died about 30 years ago. He had hiccups for 68 years. So I've got a little way to go, but I've never had hiccups like that. You know what hiccups are like? They last a few minutes and then they go. When I was a kid, they used to tell you to do things like drink out the opposite side of a glass, and yeah. But I always felt, even then as a kid, that all these techniques for getting rid of hiccups were really just distractions, because they get rid of themselves in a couple of minutes. There's a whole list of things I found on the internet of ways to get rid of hiccups. but I don't believe any of them work. I think if a guy had hiccups for 68 years, I'm pretty sure he tried everything. You can also get some prescription drugs, apparently. There are various options. There are 2 or 3 prescription drugs you can get. But the problem is hiccups are a spasm of the diaphragm, and the diaphragm is what you use to breathe. So even if there are drugs available, if there were drugs available here, I don't know if I'd want to take them. But anyway, I've only just noticed since I started recording this that the hiccups seem to have gone away this morning. So it's another thing to cover in the vlog. So yeah, see you next time. Bye.